Hello there, it's Bernadette McClelland here, and welcome back. I've loved sharing with you the principles that underpin the story selling philosophy. And today I want to share with you the sixth principle, the final principle. And that principle is story selling generates wisdom and meaning. You know, I looked up the term wisdom to find out what the dictionary actually stated it stands for. And it's the ability to be able to contemplate and act using knowledge, experiences, understanding, common sense, and insights. And I'm like, wow, that sounds like what sellers need to be able to embrace moving forward. And so Peter Drucker, a management consultant a number of years back now, he made the statement that we are going to become wisdom workers. And I believe we are at that point now. And so if we look at the meaning of the word wisdom and we kind of align it to the sales conversation, what can we contemplate if we have no knowledge of our buyer? What can we act on as sellers if we do not understand the experiences of our buyer? And thirdly, if we don't understand, then how can we link common sense and insights to our conversation? So as sellers, we need to do so much more than simply research our buyers and give them web pages or white papers or ebooks as a form of wisdom and insight. We need to actually understand our buyer's model of the world. And that is a big chunk of learning, because that's where I bring in the coach approach. The other thing is when I'm out in the field or when I'm speaking to sellers, what I'm picking up and what I've heard over the journey is that they will scope the buyer out on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. And they know so much about their buyers' sporting prowess or their artistic talent or what they get up to on the weekend or the football team that they follow. So they kind of tick some of these social boxes. That's not enough to do research today. And so when I talk about learning how to discover more about the buyer, it's learning what matters to the buyer and then linking our value to that and not the other way around. So Dan Pink, author of To Sell is Human, one of my most favorite books, he refers to us as being in the wisdom era. And I truly believe that to be true. I believe that if you are somebody who can sit at the same table as your buyer, be on the same side of the table as your buyer, be able to collaborate in a really congruent manner, be able to de-risk these decisions, be able to truly inspire change, you will be the winner. Dan Pink says that there's no place in the business world for the stereotypical seller who pushes brochures, knowledge, and widgets. And I agree, because the buyer already knows all of these things. And that is why I have created the story selling philosophy based on the need for us as sellers to be able to shift and disrupt not only our thinking, but our buyers' thinking, so that we can stop selling widgets and we can start selling wisdom. Now, I've shared a lot with you over the past 6 or 7 videos, but really what I've shared with you is identifying what story selling is and articulating each of the 6 principles underpinning the story selling philosophy. This is only the start. So I would love for you to continue to work with me in this regard. I'd love for me to continue sharing ideas with you, because there is so much more to the story selling philosophy. So I'm going to encourage you to do one of three things: to either go to YouTube and key in the story seller and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to ask you on LinkedIn to ring the bell next to my name so that you are going to have access to any of my posts, and also for you to subscribe to my newsletter on LinkedIn. And third, I want you to visit shiftanddisrupt.com, because I'm going to be placing some resources there to help you to stop selling widgets and to start selling wisdom. And on that note, I'm going to wish you a fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So on that note, have fun. Bye for now.